Greetings folks and welcome to Bob of All Trades. People often ask me what laptop or computer I use and then what do I recommend for content creation. Well, the laptop that I have been using since February 2019 is Gigabyte's very own AERO 15. This features the 6-core 8750H and the RTX 2070 Max-Q. It has put together and edited over 100 videos on the channel over the last year and a half, and it's been a very effective tool for me as the content creator that I have evolved into. It has all of the hardware and parts and necessary tools for me to get the job done quickly than anything else that I had used before it, while giving me the comfort and convenience of carrying something around that was light with a large battery. So it's just been quite the asset for me. But now this newest model with the 10th gen parts and this beautiful display, not only did it enhance and speed up my workflow, but this panel, it's just gorgeous. It's so compelling to sit down in front of and use this machine. And this is my review of their latest AERO 15 from a content creator's perspective. Let's proceed. This particular AERO 15 has the latest Intel 10th generation 8-core CPU with the RTX 2070 Super Max-Q. We have fast dual-channel memory, 2 M.2 slots for storage, Wi-Fi 6, and a 94 watt-hour battery. Compared to my 6-core AERO, Photoshop is almost 30% faster, and rendering video on this AERO has been over 50% faster as well. This 8.5-minute video took 4 minutes to render. This is my 4th time rendering this video because I keep going back and adding things to it. So I've got a pretty good feel for how quick this machine is for that task. Plus, it has been responsible for creating the previous 6 videos on the channel. I'm not going to spend a lot of time gaming for today's video, but that does not mean that I have not played any less than 10 hours on this machine. This won't be the last time I say this. If you like what you see here and you plan on doing a lot of fast-paced gaming, I recommend the Full HD 144Hz panel. If you prefer more of a casual campaign experience, then you will probably enjoy this display, but only when you change the resolution to 1080p. And I might have flown around some of the islands of Hawaii just a little bit. Hey, look, cut me some slack. This Microsoft Flight Simulator is stunning. Port selection is another top priority. Starting with the left-hand side, you have HDMI, mini display port, one USB 3.2, the headphone microphone combo port, and an RJ45 LAN with the tab flipped up for easy disconnect. The right-hand side, you have 2 USB 3.2 ports, a Thunderbolt 3 port, and an ultra high-speed 2 SD card reader. Now, as a laptop reviewer, I can easily have 60 gigabytes of data that needs to be transferred from the device I'm reviewing over to my AERO 15. Thunderbolt 3 fast transfer speed. Using my external NVMe enclosure, I can transfer the necessary files from my review in a fraction of the time. The Ultra High-Speed 2 full-size SD card allows me to efficiently transfer video clips from the DSLR camera onto the AERO 15. Now here's the thing, when you are in the zone, the last thing you want is a long delay transferring files that breaks up my creative workflow. Moving forward with usability, opening with one hand is easy, and the hinge is tuned better than their previous chassis design. It has a satisfying feel when you close the lid, and due to the overall thermal design, you can run this AERO 15 at maximum performance with its lid closed, for those that wish to have a mobile docking station. All of the new AERO laptops have Windows Hello fingerprint reader built into the trackpad. It works great and is far more lenient to finger orientation. The glass Windows Precision touchpad is off-center to line up with the keyboard in a way that makes room for a number pad. I personally prefer a number pad, and I use my laptop with a mouse while editing. There's a built-in shutter for the webcam, and I wish to see this more often. Now, during casual use, setting your fan profile to quiet suits me nicely. Feel free to tune your fan curve or choose the appropriate setting per your needs. Or keep it simple and max your fan whenever you see fit by pressing the FN escape key. Now, when I edit, I always wear headphones, and I prefer the closed ear solutions as it helps isolate me to my content and enhances my focus. But the speaker audio itself out of the AERO 15, as we compare it to the previous chassis design, has a more full sound, improved bass, and is slightly louder. Have a listen for yourself. Now let's talk about the display. There's two display options for the new AERO 15, a Full HD 144Hz IPS panel and the Ultra HD 60Hz OLED display. If you like everything you've seen so far about this laptop, but you're also a gamer, I highly recommend the Full HD 144Hz display, as the hardware inside can better utilize that high refresh rate for your gaming needs. However, their Ultra HD OLED panel that we have here is stunning. The color contrast with OLED and its true black image along with HDR400 is something I prefer as my panel choice for the 15-inch AERO as a content creator first. It's also nearly 100 nits brighter over their Full HD 144Hz option. However, those sensitive to PWM flicker but still want that beautiful display should consider the AERO 17 and its Ultra HD IPS panel instead. Link in the description below for that review from January 2020. I've been using an OLED AERO 15 since May 2020, and I am not affected by PWM. My testing, along with others, have revealed this potential eye strain once the display is dimmed at 40% and less. But my eyes are not your eyes, so information is key to your happiness, and Gigabyte would surely appreciate less RMA, so choose what panel suits you best. Regardless of your display preference, all AERO laptops are Pantone X-Rite calibrated individually from the factory. I personally am not creating content that has to be the most color accurate, but I do appreciate this potential $200 savings on an external calibration tool. Okay, I am just one content creator, but these AERO series laptops have been suiting me really well. And hopefully my content creator's perspective was somewhat relatable to you. The newest model here just happens to do what I needed to do 30% faster, while offering some creature comforts that I do lack on my personal device and offering a beautiful display on top of that. All right, folks, that's going to do it. Hopefully you enjoyed this perspective on this newest AERO 15. I'm Bob of All Trades, and I hope to see you in my next video.